What's going on, guys? Cheerio here, and in today's video we have 5 little tips and tricks in Ghost Recon Wildlands that you may not have known about. While these are no huge discoveries by any means, they're definitely some little things that can help you out in the long run. So let's get started with number 1. First off, we have going ADS with your weapon can help you locate supplies. As we all know, skill points and supplies are essential for upgrading your skills in this game. But did you know that going ADS with your weapons can actually help you locate these supply boxes? Simply go ADS in your first person point of view to help locate the supplies. This tactic is best used with the sniper rifle as it will help you locate these items at a larger distance, but can be utilized with any weapon that you have in your loadout. Simply, again, go first person point of view while ADS and you'll be able to locate these items on your mini-map. It's definitely very helpful for those who want to kind of quickly run through areas but want to see if there's something worth checking out. This will definitely help you locate which buildings you should probably prioritize. Next up, we have your AI teammates and vehicles. When you're playing solo, you will be paired up with 3 other AI teammates to accompany you. But if you get into a firefight, you may want to get into a vehicle and leave quickly, but rounding your teammates up may be a bit of a hassle and can get you killed in the process. But did you know you actually don't need to wait for them to get into your vehicle before you drive off? Anytime you get into a vehicle, they will automatically spawn with you. It may take a couple seconds, and it may also take until you exit the vehicle, but rest assured, they will be there when you exit the vehicle. Whether it be on a boat, a car, or a helicopter, no matter what you are driving, if you drive off without them, they will spawn on it or near you in the future. So no need to worry about your AI teammates being abandoned. They will come to you. Next up, we have your grenade launcher versus a helicopter. Anytime you get into a prolonged gunfight with either the Unidad or the Santa Blanca cartel, choppers are probably going to show up eventually. But did you know that unlocking your grenade launcher attachment and equipping it will actually destroy choppers fairly easily? It only takes about 1 bullet to actually destroy them, but your accuracy is a big factor here. The only reason I bring this up in the video is because I definitely know a lot of people who play the game who haven't even unlocked a grenade launcher attachment because they don't see a practical use for it. But I would definitely recommend unlocking it because it makes quick work of the helicopters in the sky, especially if you're trying to get away or if you're on a full patrol from the Unidad. You're definitely going to want to take out the choppers first because they will easily destroy you with either their machine guns or the rockets that they can fire. So for that, I would definitely recommend having a grenade launcher on at least 1 weapon in your loadout. Next up, we have holstering your weapons for increased mobility. Each of your weapons has a set handling stat, which can either be increased or decreased based on the attachments you use, which can also increase or decrease your mobility in combat. But did you know that you can actually holster your weapons in order to gain some mobility? Holding the weapon switch button while playing will actually holster all of your weapons so you're not really carrying any. This will increase your mobility slightly and will help you get away from enemies or just run to quicker locations. This is definitely helpful when you're trying to evade gunfights or, as I said, go to different locations in the map. It'll help you get there a little bit quicker. Obviously, a vehicle is preferred if you're running away, but if that's not an option, holstering your weapons definitely helps. Last but not least, we have doing the side missions first. Now, this is more of a personal preference, but I definitely think it's something that more people should listen to, so hear me out. When you're exploring a new area, you can either find that major intel, or you can intimidate some people and interrogate them so that they can tell you the locations of skill points, weapons, or supply raids, all of that good stuff, and I would recommend doing all of those first. Locating all the skill points is definitely the first thing I go for when exploring a new area. Getting all the skill points in that area will enable you to upgrade your skills and become better prepared for actually doing the story missions. Now, you don't have to do this, but it's definitely preferred in my gameplay because it helps me become more well prepared for the next area. Maybe I get a better weapon along the way. I have these more upgrades so I can revive people faster or I take less damage. It's definitely preferred for you to go in, get those skill points, all those upgrades and stuff before you're doing the main story missions. It will definitely make the workload a lot easier if you have more upgrades than you did when you actually got there. And that's my list. I hope you guys definitely enjoyed seeing some 5 different tips and tricks to use in Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm having a ton of fun with the game, and definitely am going to be pushing out some more content with the game, me playing co-op with people. It's a lot more fun to be playing that as opposed to solo. But once again, I'd like to thank you guys for sticking around. I definitely hope you learned something to use in the game, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheerio, mates!